Hi, welcome back, or if we've never met before, my name is Rachel and I like to talk about spirituality, intimacy, holistic health, and healing. And today, as you can see, I want to talk about my experience with a QHHT session. If you want to stick around for other topics in regards to spirituality and everything I mentioned, you can hit subscribe. If this video helps you, you can hit like. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments, and let's get into it. So I have been on this spiritual healing path for 5+ years, and in that time I've met people that have been like, hey, you want to try this out? And being in the circle has led me to new experiences. And I have a friend who her boss's wife was like, hey, I'm getting into QHHT. Do you want to have a free session? Because I'm just trying it out and becoming a practitioner, right? Getting her reps in, getting practice in. So I was like, yeah, of course, let's do it. So this was over 2 years ago now, and I got to go to her house, and it was just kind of relaxing and talking at first, settling into the space. And then I got to lay down, and I'm pretty sure from what I remember, she said, okay, we're going to get into a relaxation state, and then we will get into the session and take it from there. So I remember getting comfortable. I got to lay on a bed and have a blanket, and then I got to relax into the space. And then, I forget what it stands for, but it's something hypnosis. So it is really about getting into the subconscious and getting into the body and relaxing. And I've re-listened to other readings before. I haven't re-listened to this one, but I remember we were like in the clouds, and then she was like, okay, you're gonna drop into whatever you're ready to experience. And I was a bear. From what I remember, I was a male bear. And I kind of had phases in my life, because at first I was just a male bear and I was like on my own and I'm cool, like I don't need anybody, I'm independent. And then she's like, let's jump to a day where your life is going to change. And then I remember I was the male bear and I saw a female bear walking, and I was like, she's a really pretty bear. And this female bear had cubs, from what I remember. And I eventually was like, well, I want to like be a part of your life because I care about you. I care about something deeper than me. And then it was the end of the session, and it was like, okay, this is kind of like wrapping up the end of this life. What's a takeaway? And I can't remember if it was like, oh, it was worth it to be with her, even though I had my beliefs and thoughts about kids or something. But anyway, I enjoyed being a bear, and takeaways would be, I definitely know that I'm very independent and I like it that way. However, there is a side of me that wants something different and to share life with someone, and I understand there's going to be compromise in that. And it's kind of that big lesson, would you rather have loved and lost, or not loved at all? And when I was growing up, I was definitely like not loved at all. And I still have days where I'm like, I'd rather wish I wouldn't have loved at all. And then there are days when I can be in my gratitude and I can be like, I'm really thankful for that experience and all the lessons I learned. But I think that's kind of a constant balance that a lot of people go through, right? Like sometimes love and connection and attachment hurts really bad. And then on days when you feel really safe and really good about it, it's like, oh, I'm so glad I took that chance. But overall, the session, if you are interested in going deeper, understanding and learning about yourself, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend working with someone that you feel like you can trust. As I said, I've been on this spiritual journey for a while, so I was kind of like, yeah, I want to try it out, because I've tried other things. But definitely find someone you can trust, relax into the experience, just be open to it. If and when you are ready for it, the best thing you can do is be ready for it, or sorry, be open to it. she just kind of asked questions and I got to answer. So I was speaking out loud, talking to her, even though I was in a relaxed state. It is a very long session, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't think every single spiritual experience I've had, an event I've gone through, has been that long. Some of them might be only 20 minutes, but this is at least an hour and a half, so that is something to keep in mind. But yeah, just be open to the experience, answer the questions to the best of your ability. It is really cool when we can allow ourselves to soften and get into a state of consciousness that we don't always allow ourselves to be in regular life. So if that's something that intrigues you, that can be something else to check out about it. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions or if you want recommendations. I would love to share those with you. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Bye.